passed 1 year, and then you assess the government. It's 1 year now.
Yes.
How far have they gone, and what should be done to see that there's growth and development of the country?
Well, I must say this is the first time that we have a fusion of a government from the top down with experience from the legislature. The president, the vice president, senate president, all coming from the legislature. So to tell you that, yes, that's the background. That's number one. Number two is to say that for me, this is a government that also came with a focus. Focus in the sense that most of the things that were there were already developed and now at the stage of implementation. Part of it is the 1 year, and the 1 year is the first step of development. So we are doing our best to see that we do according to the philosophy of the Renewed Hope agenda.
Okay, so sir, how will you assess the government in terms of the economic, the security, and then looking at the policies, the forced subsidy, and the floating of the naira? How will you assess it?
Of course, you know that I'm part of it. I was part of it. I was the Director General of the campaign. I was also very aware that we are going to remove subsidy. I was also aware that we'll produce and then look at certain things that will cushion the effect of that withdrawal. So those are the things that have been done. They may not be done. We may not do it within a short period, but I know that we are on a course, and that course is some of the things that Mr. President has said. Some people, Nigerians with patience, will have to bear certain pains. But after the pains, for a woman, I'm not a woman, but I know a woman with a pregnancy will always pray that one day she will give birth with pains, but the moment she delivers, it is joy. So we are praying towards the period of deliverance. It's not going to be easy. Whoever told you that, even before we came in, that things were going to be rosy, will be not telling you the truth. All the campaigns we are saying we are going to meet up with these difficulties, but we have hope that at the end of the day, we'll summon the courage to also subdue some of these pains, and at the end of the day, we have a beautiful Nigeria.
Distinguished sir, can you please tell us what percentage do you think is the significance of this old national anthem that you brought back?
Well, first of all, there was a public hearing. I was part of that public hearing. People came and then they were doing public hearing. If you ask me, it's different from what I got, especially except for those of you who were born before the national anthem. For us, yes, I was one of those who contributed for the old national anthem. The way we used to sing the national anthem is not the same with what we are doing today. In those days, before you even recite to sing the national anthem, you must understand each line of that national anthem in terms of patriotism. But when this one came, did we have time to even educate our people? Yes, people will say it's not time for national anthem, but we are talking about patriotism. We are talking about our culture. We are talking about training our children to remember that they are Nigerians. Don't forget, few of you who are privileged, who are sending your children abroad, they don't even remember that they are Nigerians. So let us go back with some of the lyrics. Let us go back to some of the wordings. Whatever it may be, let's go back and teach our children about patriotism in Nigeria. So that was why this national anthem was brought.
Thank you.
Thank you.